next battle is 3 5 rounds in a catchweight bout. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a cross artist with a best record of 3-1-1. He stands 169 centimeters tall and weighs already 64 kilograms. Representing Bali MMA and fighting out of Bali, Indonesia by way of Australia. Give it up for Ofli. Everybody, fighting out of the red corner. This man in his first months with the best record of 3 wins and 2 losses. He stands 172 centimeters tall and weighs already 63.75 kilograms. Representing Team Pactiw and fighting out of Pactiw City in the Philippines. Give it up for Pacatiw. Your referee is Sonia Saputra.
Well, here we go. Another big matchup here at Brave Combat Federation number 12. It's a catchweight bout. Jeremy Pactiw and that man, Ofli.
Cyrus, if you've seen Jeremy Pacatiw fight, you are a Jeremy Pacatiw fan.
Oh, absolutely.
And we've seen him fight.
We certainly have. But don't discount his opponent, Ofli, a guy out of that Bali MMA group, fighting out of Australia, coming in with a record of 4-2-1, and coming off of a big win at AFC 18 in China. It's a big submission in round 2 over Munehiro Kin. So he's coming in with a little bit of momentum as well. Oh, Pacatiw just hits like a ton of bricks. Pacatiw can make you pay, go to the body. He can throw some big sledgehammer shots. So Ofli obviously has watched a lot of his fights. He has done his due diligence.
Cyrus, I think we're going to have a great fight. Pacatiw loves to strike, and guess what? So does Ofli.
And Pacatiw has actually done really good about learning his wrestling. This is a guy that can shoot for that takedown and land it. Ofli's looking for a big takedown. Great balance by Pacatiw. Can he drag him to the ground? And he can. But Pacatiw scrambles.
Oh.
Extremely tough to deal with is Jeremy Pacatiw. This is a guy that doesn't like to give up a takedown. As you can see by that scrambling ability, Ofli unable to keep Pacatiw on the ground.
Still very, 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 very impressive chain wrestling by Khan. He wasn't able to accomplish what he wanted, but he hasn't ended yet either. Still got those hands hooked together, and he got it.
Hopefully gets it done into side control, and Jeremy Pactiw unable to scramble that time. Now where does Ofli go from here?
I think he knows how good his opponent is in the ground. I think he's going to spend a little while trying to secure side control before posturing way back to throw those big shots.
You know, you just look at the build of a guy like Ofli. The guy is absolutely jacked. It's even hard to believe that he made this catch weight, but he did. Pacatiw, not a small guy by any stretch of the imagination, but Ofli, you can just tell the power is most definitely in his corner right now.
There are fighters with extreme power that don't look it, like a Fedor Emelianenko, and then there's some fighters with it have extreme power and then do look it, and that's what we see in Ofli. Guy looks like a beast, and he is one.
Team Lakai taking on Bali MMA, a nice battle between the two gyms, and I love that scrambling technique there by Pacatiw. He's going to keep that knee into the belly of Ofli. Kind of a last-ditch effort to get back to his feet. Well, he just missed with a huge elbow to Ofli.
I was a little worried that was going to break the canvas.
Elbows from the bottom, always staying busy. Pacatiw, 90 seconds left here in round number 1. This is Brave 12. Jeremy Pacatiw, this is his 5th appearance here in Brave Combat Federation. I believe that is by far the most appearances in this organization. Jeremy Pacatiw has been a guy that we saw at Brave number 2. That was his first appearance, losing to Hamza Koheji. But after that, reeled off 2 huge victories over Chaitanya Gavali and Tiago Caleta. Pacatiw always bringing the fight and continues to get better right in front of our eyes. And Con Ofli, though, making a big impression here on the brass at Brave Combat Federation. Definitely making a good impression on us.
He certainly is. Pacatiw loves to strike. He loves to strike from standing, and now he's showing he loves to strike from his back. But he's eating 1 or 2 shots for every one he lands, and they have gravity behind him, and gravity sucks.
Yeah, how good is the wrestling, though, of Con Ofli? He's just not letting Pacatiw get to his feet, and Pacatiw's had some great scrambles, but Ofli has been on top of it, just 1 step ahead right now.
Oakley has showed terrific wrestling success in this bout, and as you alluded, it is not because Pacatiw doesn't know how to wrestle. He's actually wrestling beautifully. He's just being out-wrestled.
The corner of Con Ofli, Bali MMA telling him a little bit more damage at the end of the round, and I think Ofli probably took this one, even though Pacatiw definitely put up a good fight. He just spent a little bit too much time on his back.
10-9, Con Ofli. However, it's the oldest saying in the sport, don't leave it in the hand of the judges. I think that's why you heard Con's corner wanting just a little bit more damage in the waning seconds.
Yeah, and at the same time, a guy like Pacatiw is always good for a comeback. This is a guy that's been against the ropes before, and he's come back, landed those big body shots, and completely turned the fight around. Con Ofli can't get too comfortable or too complacent. Great matchup here at Brave 12.
One thing you can say a lot of great things about Filipino fighters, but one of them is they do not break mentally. One thing that I know is not going to happen in this fight is that Jeremy Pacatiw breaks. Whatever happens, however much pressure he's put under, he's going to continue fighting back with everything he's got.
That's that Team Lakay attitude out of the Philippines. Title for sure against Franz Malambo, a big SBG Ireland fighter. That's going to be in Northern Ireland June 9th at Brave 13. And here we go. Round number 2. Ofli and Pacatiw. Pacatiw in the red, Ofli in the black. See if we see anything different here. Inside leg kick and a kick to the body, and here comes Jeremy Pacatiw hitting hard. Ofli, a desperation takedown attempt. Pacatiw grabs onto the neck, and he is super strong, but Ofli seems to have the technique. Stepping forward, and now in the guard of Pacatiw. That has to be frustrating for Jeremy Pacatiw. A great stand-up barrage, but he ends up in his back.
It does have to be frustrating, but the reason Con Ofli took him down to the ground is because he was heavily losing that striking battle. That's got to hearten Pacatiw to some extent. It's got to make him want to get up to standing and do it again.
The defense of Jeremy Pacatiw on the bottom. This is Brave 12, KHK Rising, brought to you by, KHK Legacy, brought to you by SS Capital, our #1 partner for this event. They've been very, very hospitable and bringing this incredible show to Jakarta, Indonesia, the largest populated country in Southeast Asia.
Pacatiw tried to make it to standing. He was caught in a front headlock, tried to pull guard. He's now had that guard passed.
Of course, we don't want to forget about our fantastic sponsors like Maxindo. On top, going for the ground and pound is Con Ofli. Now he's going to get the back of Pacatiw. Not a good place.
That figure 4 with a leg lace is very, 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 very painful to be stuck in. Cuts off the breathing.
Take out Mr. P here, landed shots from the back.
That defense he was trying is not likely to work.
These guys just too much action. I was trying to get through my sponsors. Unable to do so. Con Ofli taking matters into his own hands. Jeremy Pacatiw with the switch.
Excellent reversal.
How about that, Carrick? I know you're a man that appreciates grappling. You got to love that determination by Jeremy Pacatiw.
That was terrific. From the outside, the casual fan, that may have looked like almost nothing, like fighter just turned around. This could be huge in this fight.
Most certainly. Big right hands, and Jeremy Pacatiw is landing those bombs.
He's going to look for an arm as he comes out the back. Wasn't able to get it. He's back in bottom side control.
Yeah, not necessarily maybe the best thing to do, but he went with his gut and he went for it, and you got to give him credit for that. But Jeremy Pacatiw gave up position once again, and now he has Con Ofli all over him. A lot of work to get out from underneath Con Ofli, only to get right back underneath him, going for that arm bar.
They say fortune favors the bold. Jeremy Pacatiw is a bold fighter. He saw an arm. He tried to take it. As a consequence, he's now in bottom mount. I know as a fact, though, he has not given up.
The battle raging on here. 90 seconds left in round number 2. A methodical matchup as Con Ofli trying to put away this tough Filipino fighter, and Jeremy Pacatiw in his 5th appearance here at Brave Combat Federation.
Picture perfect cornering from Bali MMA. They're telling the fighter exactly what to do, and Con is responding with picture perfect technique. This is exactly how a round is supposed to be won in mixed martial arts.
Just a minute left here in round number 2, and you got to watch out for Pacatiw, though. He's done very well to get reversals, always looking to power out. Great strength in his legs.
Con Ofli actually has felt Pacatiw's skills. He has huge respect for them. He's slowed his game down a little bit. He's sinking his hips a little tighter. He's actually not taking every single thing he sees. He's being much more methodical, and he's doing it out of respect.
Ofli in a great spot, trying to posture up and lay down the leather on Jeremy Pacatiw. Ten seconds left here in round number 2 as Con Ofli has been dominant once again over Jeremy Pacatiw.
Excellent, excellent round for Con Ofli. This bout is now 20-18.
It'll be interesting to see how Ofli does here in round number 3, see how the stamina keeps up. Jeremy Pacatiw looks like he's still in great shape. You take a look at the replay, that was a great flurry by Pacatiw, but he just got tied up with the wrong guy. And I really think, like you said, fortune favors the bold, and I thought that was a good opportunity to keep raining those punches in, Keurig. Instead, he goes for the arm bar, and he pays for it.
I have great respect for him for doing it, though. He saw an opportunity to win. He took it. Unfortunately, now he's going to have to, in order to win this bout, he's going to have to stop his opponent. So you may see him again go for a submission out of nowhere or a knockout out of nowhere.
I'll take that drama situation any day of the week. Jeremy Pacatiw with his back against the wall. We're against the fence if you want to be literal. Third and final round. Con Ofli is in control in the driver's seat. Now, can he keep cruising? Can he keep that momentum? You obviously don't want to let off the gas. You want to continue doing what you do. You don't want to try to ride out the round. That's when you get in big trouble. 5 minutes to go as the Philippines takes on Australia's Con Ofli.
One of the great questions in the sport is when you know you're up 2 rounds, what do you do the third and final round? The correct answer is not try and save everything you've got and ride the round out. It's keep fighting the way you're fighting. I think that's what we're going to see from Con. He's going to continue trying to dominate the way he has thus far.
Jeremy Pacatiw just has to anticipate those takedown attempts, anticipate that clinch. We'll see if he can still continue to have that great striking game if he's worried about dealing with the takedown the whole time.
Pacatiw's measuring his opponent.
Big swing by Jeremy Pacatiw. Those big looping punches that he throws and the big uppercuts, they can put you to sleep all day long. One of the hardest hitters we have in the division.
Pacatiw just caught a back elbow to the nose that appears to have bloodied it.
You know, there's been so many great Filipino fighters in the past, and of course, we always have to go back to the great Mark Munoz, the Filipino wrecking machine. And then, of course, the one and only, the great Manny Pacquiao. As quickly, Con Ofli is into full mount. Domination. The punishment begins. Con Ofli looking to end this thing. Pacatiw not going away.
Finish! Strike! Finish, Con! You're finishing him!
Pacatew's managed to get to bottom half guard. That's going to provide him a little bit of leverage, but it's now gone.
Con Ofli with some dominating action here, making a big splash here in Brave Combat Federation.
Referee is watching the action very, very, very carefully.
What a durable fighter Pacatiw is, though, not giving up. A lot of guys wouldn't have been able to handle that big flurry from the top from a guy like Con Ofli, but somehow Pacatiw is still in this fight.
Pacatiw is absolutely advancing his bottom position from bottom side to half guard to full guard. Now he's locked up an arm looking for a key lock.
Put that on the inside thigh. Put it on the inside thigh.
And Jeremy Pacatiw is cranking on that arm. How deep is that, Kirik?
There's a degree of danger there, but it's not extreme yet. Top player is going to look to grab the inside of his own hamstring.
Great move, but still in the lock, and he is trying with everything he has. But Con Ofli gets out of trouble.
A lesser fighter would have gotten a broken arm right there. This is an extremely tough human being.
You got 2 minutes left. Let's make him pay for this, Con. Create a little bit of space and elbow him in his face. Let's go. There you go. It's right there. Elbow. Again. It's right there.
Looking
Con.
for ground
The finish
and
is there,
pound.
Con. The finish is there, bruv. Let's go.
Mixed martial arts is not just an individual sport, it's also a team sport. And what you're seeing here is a team play between Con and his coach. Coach is telling him what to do, and the fighter's responding accordingly.
Something you got to love. It's something I love to see when they have that connection, when they don't block out their coaches and they actually listen to their coaches, and it can usually benefit them in a very big way.
This is a great example of MMA as a team sport.
There you go. You're on your feet.
Under a minute left. Pacatiw better move.
Create that space. There you go.
Otherwise,
It's there.
it is
It's there,
going to
bro.
be a pretty dominant victory for Con Ofli.
There you go. It's right there. Go. Strike. Yeah, again.
Elbow from the bottom.
Yeah,
Con
bro.
Ofli once again
It's right there.
smothering,
That's it.
sticking to
Elbow,
Pacatiw like glue.
Yeah.
2 big elbows from Pacatiw from the bottom. Now 4.
30 seconds.
There is 0 quit in a Filipino fighter. 0.
Yakuza,
Ever.
dog. Yakuza, let's go. Finish strong.
20 seconds left here. Con Ofli. What a dominant debut here at Brave Combat Federation.
Right here. Everything you got. Right here. Let's go. Right here. Right here.
The seconds ticking down. Just about 5 seconds left.
Right now. Yeah.
Ofli with a big shot to end this round.
Yeah. Hands up. Hands up.
What a fight for Con Ofli, getting it done in a very big way. Jeremy Pacatiw showed us flashes, but just didn't do enough. Every time that he would get to his feet, Con Ofli quickly would jump on him and bring him right back down to his world on the mat. Great strategy, great fight by Con Ofli.
Fighters just showed the beautiful sportsmanship that so characterizes Brave CF. They were smiling, laughing with each other just seconds after elbowing each other in the head as hard as they could.
Take a look at the replay. Jeremy Pacatiw continuing to battle throughout the entire fight, but Ofli just had his number. Beautiful takedown. Pacatiw can only defend it for so long.
Jeremy Pacatiw showed excellent mixed martial arts out there, but the only problem for him is Khan Ofli showed even better mixed martial arts.
Pacatiw, of course, has dealt with some loss before. He'll most definitely bounce back, but right now, let's get the official word from Carlos.
Let's show some love for these two warriors. What a great fight. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges vote the same way. Scored a unanimous decision for your winner out of the blue corner, Ofli.
How about Khan Ofli doing work, making a great debut here at Brave. Can't wait to see what's next for that beast of a fighter. He has a promising future here at Brave Combat Federation.
Another big win tonight for Bali MMA.
No doubt about it.